Okay, I got my my first experiment grow light. I have 2200-watt cool white LED cobs, and then I have 8 full spectrum 100-watt cobs. And then I have 11 rows of 5-watt 50/50 RGB LEDs. It's 30 inches long. I forget how many it was, but it's stupid amount. And I have it set to a fade, so it actually goes through the whole spectrum, because plants actually, even though they don't use green light or the yellow, you know, they don't respond photoperiod to green. Doing research, green is very important, along with the other shades. Ultraviolets and spectrums that we can't see are extremely important to plant growth. So the more broad the spectrum and closer you can get the spectrum to actually, you can see the orange and the yellow, and now here comes the green. There's very little of it. And then it should fade to blue. See? Now ultraviolet. Now red. See, I'm having a problem with the controller, so it's these outside strips for some reason on both sides. The power just kind of runs down, and then they go in and out and all that stuff. So I gotta work on that, but it works. Oh, and there goes the red, so it comes back on. So I still got a few problems to solve, but in entirety, it takes between the power usage fluctuates between 108 watts to 138 watts. That's just, I've been working on this circuit for a while, and I got it to work. The trick is using more amperage instead of voltage. So I use a boost converter to step the voltage up to just enough voltage to get them started, and then what I do is I crank the current up to bring the wattage up to what the LEDs actually need to run. So I don't know how I stumbled on that, but yeah, 140 watts of power to run that. The power supply is it's an old server power supply, 1200-watt power supply, and this thing is cool. It's probably colder than my pillow. And on top here, you can see, you know, here's my boost converter, right? And I have it on a rail, so it moves just like the sun does, only a lot faster. And inside it's liquid cooled. So here's the back of the LED circuit. That's actually inside glass and in oil. So I built like a glass fish tank and filled it full of oil for cooling. So I don't need any fans. It's a very efficient way. And the glass, I mean, you can still touch it. It's warm. You know, it's somewhere around 200 degrees. But it's still way, way, way cooler than an HPS. And it uses 140 watts. That's 2 light bulbs worth of power. I mean, that's less than 2, you know, CFL, 4-foot CFLs. You know, 75 watts those things use a piece. That's 150. This is under that. And in the next video, I'll get the lumen meter. But you can see, I mean, it is bright as hell. So we'll test it out and see how it works. Alright. Talk to you guys later.